Hello! Welcome back to ALW Collectibles. As you can see today, we're taking a look at a very interesting looking Transformer. Funny note, technically speaking, he is neither Maximal, Predacon, Autobot, or Decepticon. He is a clone. We are taking a look at Transformers Legacy, Voyager class, from 2023, Nemesis Lio Convoy. His origins date back to Transformers Beast Wars 2 and has a very interesting background, very interesting storyline within the cartoon itself. And this is the first toy to actually capture the coloration and look of the Nemesis Lio Convoy. That is a mouthful. We'll get into a little bit of his history with the bio. Anybody who has not seen Beast Wars 2, awesome show to watch. That's all I'm going to really say. A lot of characters were created for that show. Really good backstories for each of them. Really good storylines. Just amazing. My rambling out of the way. This is what you get with the set. You get Nemesis Convoy, or Lio Convoy himself. You do get 4 missile launchers, and they are not all the same. You get 2 that look like this. And 2. I said missile launchers. They're missile blasters, actually. That look like this. And you do get 2 handheld blasters. They're pretty coolly designed. As I drop it. That will go together to form a new gun. So, interesting enough. Released in the 6th wave of the Legacy class toy line. He is just a recolor of the Maximal Lio Convoy from from Legacy Evolutions. And like I said, the color placements and color palette are spot on for the cartoon, which is amazing because previous incarnations of this toy were either too dark, wrong colorations, wrong spots. So many issues with them. This is the first show accurate toy for this figure. So, way to go, Hasbro. And like I said, he's technically not a Maximal. He's not a Predacon. He's not an Autobot. Or is he a Decepticon? The box lists him as a Maximal with the Maximal symbol and a line through the symbol itself. We'll get into a little bit more of that. He does retain all the gimmicks of the previous toy. Like I said, he's just a recolor of the Maximal Lio Prime. Or Lio Convoy toy, whatever you want to call it. And every weapon you have here will work with a blast effects part. So, there's all my little side notes. So, having done that, let's take a look at this guy. This is one of my favorite Lio Convoys. I just think he looks really cool. He's got a very blank expression on his face, though. You got the, instead of white, they actually used a grayish silver for his teeth. You got the teal toes. Underneath, everything's nicely concealed in this toy mold. One of my favorite Lio Convoy molds, to be honest. Looks really cool. Mane looks really nice. His jaw does open and close. I think they could have painted the teeth on the inside of the jaw. Front paws will move. And they will swivel. Back legs. And he does have ankle tilt. And his tail does move a little bit. Rather interesting. And you can actually armor him up in this mode, which I thought was really cool. Coming to the sides of the mane. Right in front of the shoulder. No. Don't untransform on me. This one here is a little bit trickier to get out. So I'm going to use my cheat tool. So you want him to look like that. And then we take these 4 missiles, blasters as they call them, and you just plug those in. My only note with this is the stability in lion mode. His legs will shift easily. I don't know if it's just my mold that does that or all of them. You plug these 4 in like that. Now he's got his weapon mode in his lion form. The original toy gimmick, of course, the mane would fully open up and spin around the head. This toy does not have that feature. So let's get down to transformation, which in the beginning looks a little scary, but it works. So let's close all this back up. Clip all that back in. First thing I'm going to do, come right to his lower back. You know, I have transformed him 4 times today. That has not happened until now. Well, that's not supposed to happen. This piece just clips in on the back. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. It's going to keep doing it. Oh, wow. I'm glad I leave my bloopers in the videos because that was a good one. Let's put this plate back on. There. So that's supposed to come up like that. I cannot believe that just happened. Alright. Now I'm going to come to the underside. I'm going to move his legs out of the way for a few minutes. Normally I do the legs first, but with this one I'm not going to. And I'm just going to lift his butt up. So now this piece is sitting on this hinge back here. Loose. This is where it's going to start looking a little messy for a couple minutes. Bring the mane of the lion up. I'm going to come to underneath. I'm going to unclip and bring this down. And bring that down. I'm going to bring his fist up. Just so it's out of my way. I'm going to take this piece, unclip it. You can't even see because of the leg. Alright. Unclip this piece here, which clips in here, and just bring that all out of my way. Like that. And if you want, you can set the arm like that. Same thing over here. Bring his fist out. I'm going to unclip this piece. And I'm just going to bring it underneath his arm. Like that to get it out of my way. I want to make sure these are clear of this panel here. This panel comes down. Flip up his head. And you're going to take this whole plate and turn it around. And push it back. There's a tab for this. On one side. And the same on the other. I'm going to fold this chest plates in. And you want to make sure this one goes in first. And then this one. Like so. I'm just going to rotate him at the bicep and leave his arm out here just so they're out of my way. because we're not going to mess with the arms for a couple more minutes. Next, I'm going to take the leg. I'm going to fold it down on the hinge. I'm going to rotate it once. I want to rotate it at this ankle joint here. And I'm going to bring his toe out. Same thing again. Rotate. Rotate at the thigh. Rotate at the ankle. And flip out his heel spur. And these take a little bit of finagling. You will feel them lock into place on the top half. So that's what he's starting to look like. Now I'm just going to take the arm and push him down. Now, this section here, all I did was flip this plate up. And you'll see how this piece is grooved, and it'll go right around this pin. Like so. This just comes down onto his back. This folds over one shoulder. Oh, wait, missed one part. Flip his tail in. Like that. And you'll see it'll lock into place there. Flip that over that shoulder. Flip this over this shoulder. Push this down. And then we're just going to fold his leg back. Fold his leg back. And there is Nemesis Lio Convoy in his robot mode. And again, very impressive. A truly accurate color scheme on him. My only downside with this one in robot mode, I'll be honest, are just these pieces hanging out. I'm not a fan of how these are designed on the robot mode. I wish there was a way to tighten those up a little bit better. I know I don't normally fidget with them this much, but he was standing awkward. So, quick bio. A dark and evil duplicate of Lio Convoy, born of an ancient technology from a forgotten city on the planet Gaia, is an exact copy of Lio Convoy, but lacks any humanity. With no respect and no honor, only arrogance. Truly believes he is the original Lio Convoy. Paradoxically desires to replace the true Lio Convoy with himself and his team with the subsequent clones. Interesting bio. He was a one-time character that is just blown up. So as you can see, he's got the Maximal symbol on his chest, done in silver. You got the gray and dark charcoal. You got the teal. And I think just it looks phenomenal. Even the eyes have teal in them. The overall look is amazing. And again, the only thing I'm not a fan of is just how this hangs out on the arm. I really think it weighs it off and throws it off a little bit. But other than that, this thing is spot on. A little articulation. Head will go all the way around. Up and down, full exorcist. This plate will move out of the way on both sides. Shoulder will go all the way around. Full bicep. Elbow bend. His wrist will go in and out only for transformation. And this can be shifted around however you want to set it. The lion's paw will come out. We'll take a look at that in a second because it does have some weaponry. He does have the matrix. And that looks really cool. Full waist rotation. Decent big boot. Back boot kind of hindered by the way it's designed. He can do the full splits. thigh, knee, and he has incredible ankle tiltage and heel spur. And there is a peg on the heel spur so you can attach things to him. And you can armor him up. To do that, you're going to come to the top of the main. You notice this section of the main right here. You're just going to flip that over. Take two of the guns, or blasters as they call them, missile blasters. Plug those in right there. You're going to come to the arm. Again, part of the main. Flip it out. Plug in a blaster. Come to the main. Flip it out. Plug in his blaster. And you can give him his gun. And he does have another feature. If you take the lion's paw, bring it forward, you flip out blades. And then we'll open that compartment so you can see everything all opened up, armored up, and ready for battle. And like I said, with those arm pieces, it kind of throws his balance off a little bit. And I think it adds just a little too much. I saw that coming from a mile away. I think that just adds a little too much kibble and clutter underneath the arm, but that's just me. But there he is. Nemesis Lio Convoy. Let me know in the comments what you think of this guy. Knew that was going to happen again. Put that back. I mean, I think he looks fantastic. I love the color palette. I think the overall design is spot on for the show because I actually watched it after I got him to make sure. Really cool. But this has been ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. I want to say thank you to all the channel subscribers. I do appreciate it. Many more videos coming your way. I'm sorry I'm not putting them out at the rate I want to. I got to do them at a good pace so they come out nice. And I don't want to just rush to put out a video for you. I want it to look as good as I can. Having said all that, if you like what you see, please don't fall over like he does. Stay. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. Again, thank you to all the channel subscribers. I do appreciate it more than I can say. I'm going to get ready for another video, and he's going to go take down, or attempt to take down, the Maximals. You have a good day.